Still late.
So here I am writing my script for my Agatha All Along video. Oh my God, that show's gonna be so hard to get through. And then I get a notification that like they're going after Star Wars Theory's channel again. The response to his video that he put out defending himself. He'd finally had enough. He stood up for himself. He made a video exposing the people that had been bullying him for years. And in response to that, people are coming after him again. People are wishing death upon Star Wars Theory. So he put out another video. He actually put out 2, and we're going to get into that right now.
People that were friends with Alex and Molly for years that apparently got shunned by them for various reasons, horrible reasons, have released some messages to me because they're like, these guys suck. We really don't like them.
It's like I said in my last video, if you're going to be a fake person, a two-faced person, then don't be surprised later on when the people that you were terrible to end up having absolutely no allegiance towards you whatsoever. When you finally get exposed, don't expect those people that you were terrible to have your back. They're not going to. The fact that Alex and Molly and, you know, the people around them, the people that support them, the fact that they're seen as victims in all of this, it's just hilarious to me.
I haven't said anything. Even when, you know, Alex was doing his This Week in Clickbait and all that stuff, and just sending attacks to my channel, downvoting my videos, comments, and people just starting to get this weird idea about me that I'm all about money. I didn't say anything. I just continued on my way. I left a comment on his video, and I just freaking kept making Star Wars content.
And honestly, like, there's no reason. There's no reason for him to say anything. There's really no benefit to him with starting, like, this internet war. It was all one-sided. It was all coming from Star Wars Explained. So why on earth would he want to start drama between them? He can put his energy somewhere else. I feel like after all of these years, now it's a little bit different. Now they're trying to take away his livelihood. So he's like backed up against the corner and has no other choice. They've left him with no other choice but to respond. They are trying to actively take away his livelihood. Even now, to this day, they're trying to affect his YouTube channel. So he's trying to shine some light on, look, these are the people that they actually are. These are the type of people that y'all are supporting. Why on earth would you support these bully tactics, these bullies? People that don't really care about Star Wars, they just care about how they can benefit off Star Wars. Why on earth would you support someone like that? Yeah, they've really left him with no other choice. I don't know why they're acting all shocked and surprised and playing the victim when they're the ones that put his back up against the wall and left him with no other choice.
I stayed in my lane, and I kept to the truth of what my channel was there for, which is just to talk about George Lucas Star Wars and what I enjoyed about it. So I met Star Wars Theory, says Alex, and he's really nice. So damn it, I like him now. So it just humanized him, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't even really be jealous of you anymore.
It's so funny that he used the word humanized. He didn't see Star Wars Theory as a human before that. He only saw him as someone that he could leech off of. He saw him as someone who he could use. It really speaks to the character of this person and who he is. If you are doing better than him, he said it right there. He is jealous. He doesn't like you if you are succeeding.
And it just reinforces more and more of just the kind of bullying that I've had to deal with for the last 8 years. And look, you know, I'm not going to give you guys my life story here, but school was not a fun time for me. And so I've learned to kind of just like deflect it and deal with it and be like, whatever. And this propelled me to, you know, want to build muscles and go to the gym and learn to fight and this and that and all that stuff. And it also propelled me to fall deeper and deeper into love with Star Wars. And so when I started my channel, I just freaking had like 20 plus years of like lore and theories and stuff. And it all just kind of vomited out. People liked it. What can I say? Am I at fault for that? Don't hate me just because I've made content people like. Anyways, so, you know...
Theory mentioned like all of this before in his previous video. He doesn't put that in there to make you feel sorry for him. He puts it in there just so you know how much he truly loves Star Wars, how much he owes to Star Wars, and that's why he's sort of like dedicated his channel, his time, his energy, his life to Star Wars. And the difference between him and, you know, Alex from Star Wars Explained is like night and day. He really truly does this stuff to give back to his fans because he knows how much he owes his fans. He appreciates his fans. He loves his fans, and his fans can truly sense that. With Star Wars Explained, the only bond that they've created is between them and Disney.
Thank you for all the love and support over the past few days. Love and support of a bully? It really means a lot. I never started any sort of campaign. I just agreed with and shared 2 images that were created and shared first by another podcast who I guess wants to remain anonymous in all of this. Love y'all. Aww. You're admitting that you corroborated in trying to deplatform someone and literally strip them of their ability to live, take away their livelihood, end them Because you didn't agree with them on a show?
Yes, that's how these people think. Absolutely 100%. Because they didn't agree with you on a show. Boom. Gone. Get out of here. Get gone. Get your ass out of the fandom. You have to agree and love everything that we love or get out of the fandom. I love how she says this. I never started any sort of campaign. I just agreed and shared 2 images. As if she shared like 2 photos. No, you didn't just share 2 images, Molly. You shared a demonetization letter. Like a campaign to get all of these people that are included in that letter demonetized, pretty much deplatformed, kick off of YouTube. Seriously, because if you're going to demonetize them, you might as well just kick them off of the platform. What planet do you live on? Seriously, I would like to know because I want to live in Delulu as well. So many people are coming to their defense, but in doing so, they're actually making a lot of mistakes. This person right here, Scotty Holiday Star Wars, out of all the big Star Wars creators I started watching back in 2015 on YouTube, the only ones that remained constant is Star Wars Explained and Molly. I'm so thankful for the positivity, community, and platform they provide to uplift the voices of smaller, diverse creators. Open your eyes. They don't care about you. They just want to use you, okay? They also wanted to uplift Star Wars Theory's voice when he first came onto the platform as well. And she's like, thank you, friend. What's really funny is someone said, are you going to ignore the fact that they make it a targeted campaign and breaking terms of service against YouTubers that didn't break terms of service? And then he says right here, the call for those creators to be demonetized due to evidence of their blatant harassment, hate speech, racism, etc. was not started by Star Wars Explained or Molly. I've linked the original posts that were shared below. This dude also shared those original posts, but they originated from Rewriting Ripley. I'm blocked from Rewriting Ripley, so you can't see that that's who he's linking, but it says it right here, Rewriting Ripley. He's like, these are the original posters. Now, we already knew that. We already knew that it was Rewriting Ripley behind it, but this dude kind of like confirmed it. I don't know if it was accidental or whatever, but he's like, don't come for them. Don't hate them. They just agreed with it and shared it. Just because you didn't originate it or you didn't write it doesn't mean that you didn't participate in it. Doesn't mean that you didn't rile up your fans to go and demonetize this channel. You put your stamp of approval on it. That's what you did. You put your stamp of approval on it. You shared it, which in turn enabled your fans to come after all of these people and also participate in this whole demonetization process. What's funny is that she didn't just share the images. When YouTube replied back to her, mind reporting the channel or video in the official reporting too, if you haven't yet. And she's like, will do. So she didn't just participate in sharing this, she also went on to report the channel, and the channels included Star Wars Theory. Will do. They were getting so much love, so much love. Oh my gosh, shout out. Our community is a better place with Star Wars Explained and Molly in it. Huh? Hard hand. She fucking retweeted this. Star Wars Theory wasn't even named in that YouTube campaign thing. It was a demonetization campaign, taking away people's livelihoods. Get it right. But somehow I just knew he'd end up making it about him. Bro, he was named in it. Did you not read it? Did Molly not read it when she shared it? He was named in it. Once they started to get backlash, she started retweeting all of this crap. Oh my gosh, it's so positive. They're so positive. It's a better place. I'm lucky in my journey throughout Star Wars to meet Star Wars Theory and Molly. They're so great. I stand by Star Wars Explained and Molly. Bro, they are terrible people. Don't really care about you. Don't really care about Star Wars. They only care about themselves.
That's someone else. Doesn't matter who they are because you were part of it. And you being literally the poster girl of this simply because of your name and your notoriety and the size of your Star Wars channel. And you've also been in huge support of the campaign leading to destroy Gina Carano's livelihood and reputation by taking her job away and having her fired. Let's not
forget. Oh shit, he just said.
Forget, these people were part of that.
That is 100% true. They were a part of the campaign against Gina Carano. And yes, you know what, Molly, she can distance herself from this campaign as much as she wants. She can rile up her fan base and retweet all of their tweets in support of them. It doesn't matter. She did participate in it. She agreed with it. She reported channels because she's like, will do. And they are one of the biggest Star Wars YouTube channels on the platform. They are very well known in the Star Wars community. They are more known than the people who started this campaign, even though she wants to distance herself from it and say like, we didn't start it. You know, I don't know where credit is due. It doesn't matter. You were pretty much one of the top faces of this campaign.
The damage control for Star Wars Explained is in full swing, and somehow they still believe they're the victims. Molly is even celebrating the fact that someone has blocked Star Wars Theory despite admitting they have no idea idea what actually is happening. Let me just put it in Cliff Notes. Guy creates YouTube channel about Star Wars. Other Star Wars channel who was there years before sees Guy's success, tries to learn from him and see if he's doing anything special, realizes it's just hard work and he's more creative or whatever. Guy literally launches attack after attack after attack and bullies him for 8 years. Behind closed doors, online, then apologizes, then does it again, then apologizes and does it again. And here we go. When he stopped doing it because he's so sackless, his wife does it. I wouldn't be surprised if his wife was behind this the whole entire time. The guy is just being manipulated. I don't know. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors there.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. It's so funny when he puts it like that. What are you doing to grow your channel? Oh, it's just hard work? Grr. Where is this jealousy stemming from? He's a bigger channel because he works harder. Are you jealous of the views? The fan base? The hard work? You know there's ways to fix that.
Not the Sith.
That's odd.
Or maybe not. I don't know. I've watched their channel.
And then off they go.
Yeah. Looks good.
I fall asleep.
So then here's some more Star Wars Explained supporters, I believe.
So he shares these tweets. I'm going to be real, guys. I think Star Wars Theory should do what Hannah Baker did in the tub, razors and all. And anyone that likes him. So this person is basically saying, if you are Star Wars Theory, or if you are a Star Wars Theory fan, or if you even like Star Wars Theory, you need to unalive yourself. Wow. Congratulations, Molly. You really have. You've got the best fans out there. They're not toxic at all. The Acolyte sucked, and I just like the idea of Theory suffering simply because he comes off as a spoiled kid that would fake being a Make-A-Wish baby for the sake of attention. Just how I feel. This is the audience that they've cultivated. Holy crap. And we're the toxic ones. You know what? I don't care how much I dislike these people for launching this campaign. I wouldn't wish death upon them. That is so unhinged. My thoughts are that we need to do a public beheading of Star Wars Theory. I'll be selling popcorn. Oh. What the fuck? They're basically fucking, let's burn these witches at the fucking stake. Dude, talk about deranged, demented people. That is insane.
You can't make this up, man.
All you need to know, too, is most likely that Nia has a personality disorder because he released years of personal emails between himself and Alex as a form of punishment. So years and years and years of bullying behind the scenes. And Star Wars Theory finally says, no more. These people are fakes. Now you guys see him as like, oh my gosh, look at this big channel bullying this little one. Get the fuck out of here. To think that he released it as a form of punishment? No, he needed receipts.
I've had this on the back burner. At any moment, I could have released this, and I never did. You bit off more than you could chew on this one.
I like that he mentions that, right? He's like, I've had all of this information. I could have released it at any time. And he chose not to. Not until his back was up against the wall and he had to defend himself did he end up releasing this information. And they haven't stopped yet. They haven't fucking stopped because it's so infuriating that now they're freaking coming after his channel again. And I'm going to play this at 1.5 times speed because this video is starting to get a little bit long. They're coming after his Vader fan film.
Probably just move on, like say what I need to say, move on. But it seems that either Disney or someone up there at Lucasfilm or whatever it is, that Reddit page, Sultry Than Crate, because I saw they were doing a lot of what's brigading. Vader Episode 1 is running ads on it now. And it's not me. So I want to make it clear once again, like I did almost 7 years ago when this happened, that it's still supposed to be unmonetized, which was the agreement I had with Lucasfilm. It's the fact that it wasn't supposed to be. And after all of this Star Wars Explained stuff, because they know we exposed them, and now, in my opinion, I feel like Lucasfilm or Disney has lost their little speaker that they had. My original agreement with them, and they did a few more. I have a few more emails too. I just didn't share it. Take the money. It doesn't matter. I don't care about that. Like I've said before, you can take the money for the video. That was never my incentive to create the channel. But it's just like, what are you guys doing?
If this is coming from like higher up and what he said is true, that it is coming from higher up because they're pissed that he made this video exposing them and now they've lost like their salespeople, their credibility is sort of like out the window, right? Because now they've been exposed. Now people are truly seeing them for who they are. Terrible people, two-faced people, as manipulative people, and really just like really snaky people who would launch and support a demonetization campaign against a bunch of YouTubers. They've completely lost all credibility within the fan base. It doesn't matter how much you like a show. It doesn't matter how much you disagree with somebody, and it doesn't matter how big your fucking channel is, okay? You have absolutely no right to take away someone's livelihood. Take all of that time and energy that you spend going after all of these other creators and trying to get them deplatformed. Take all of that time and effort and put it into something constructive. Like, put it back into your own channel. But anyways, Star Wars Theory, keep doing your thing. Forget these people.